Hello everyone, welcome to another recorded Go Battle League Remix Cup Great League Battle. It's Snorlax Stormy here, and today we're going to be looking at one of the best teams in the Remix Cup that I have found, and I will give full credit to my friend and fellow PvPer, Scott. He is a member of my Silph community, and he kind of invented this team composition, BirdsEyeViewBal. You probably know him. You may have seen his trainer name in Silph tournaments or Discord or something like that. But we're going to be leading off Empoleon with Beedrill on the safe swap and Obstagoon in the back. Now, Beedrill is very spicy, and that's why this team is so amazing, is he has found such good success with this team in the Remix Cup and is climbing up crazy ranks with this team. And it's not exactly this team, but it does consist of a water, Obstagoon, and a Beedrill. I believe he is running Politoed or Jellicent at times, I think, but I don't know exactly. I'm sorry if that's wrong, but I know it's a water and then Obstagoon and Beedrill. And I am also making a modification I am running Gunk Shot Obstagoon. I'm not sure what he's running, but I like it because that makes this team a 2.5 anti-charmer team, and we're going to be slaying those charmers today, Empoleon being the hardest counter, but Beedrill also resists charm. So let's get into this first battle here, and I will show you just how strong this team is, and I really wanted to get on here and highlight this team just because it will help you go soar to legend in the Remix Cup. So let's get into the first one. So Empoleon on the lead. I do want to show you the matchup against Alolan Ninetales. So it's actually going to be an opposing Empoleon lead, which is not horrible here. They are running Waterfall, which is better for them just because Waterfall does more damage to the opposing Empoleon than Metal Claw does, but Metal Claw is gaining energy faster. So we are going to soak a Hydro Cannon here, and then I'm going to go for a couple more Metal Claws, not letting them sneak in a Waterfall, so I want to throw it in the middle of the Waterfall animation and throw this Hydro Cannon here. This will do a lot of resisted damage to the Empoleon. And we're going to see no shield, which is very interesting. And I think I'm going to be able to get to a Hydro Cannon before the opposing Empoleon does, because Metal Claw is faster at generating energy than is Waterfall. So I'm going to be able to get to the Hydro Cannon, and this is not going to take out the Empoleon, but we're going to swap into Obstagoon and completely counter down, and we pretty much win the lead matchup. And again, we're going to see an Alolan Ninetales come in, which is perfectly fine. What I really want to do is I want to go for the Gunk Shot. I want to force a shield away from this Alolan Ninetales, or we will completely boom this thing out of the sky. Are we going to be forcing a shield away, or are we going to be booming? We do not boom the Alolan Ninetales. They shield it, which is perfectly fine. Going to come back in with Empoleon, and look at this Metal Claw. It's just chunking at the health of the Alolan Ninetales. Going to come in with Beedrill here, and I don't think that I can Infestation farm down, but I'm going to have to shield this Psyshock because it will be doing super effective damage to the Beedrill. It's actually a Weather Ball, which is perfectly fine. Going to just keep loading up on energy here with Infestation. Double shielding on the Beedrill just because they do have Psyshock, which will one-shot us. And we do not want to get one-shot from an Alolan Ninetales. So just going to keep loading up, and Mandibuzz will come in. Okay, good game. Nothing I can do. Sludge Bomb, neutral, Drill Run resisted, Infestation resisted, they're up a shield. Absolutely nothing I can do. Let's just go down here. Sludge Bomb's doing a lot of damage, but I just don't think I can pull it off here. Shadow Ball coming through. This is going to take out Beedrill. And yeah, as I said, GG's there to my opponent. Actually, Aerial Ace still just going to do too much damage to not give us a fighting chance. I don't think I can win this. There's nothing much more to say. Sludge Bomb's doing a fair amount of damage. They shield that. Again, yeah, they get to their charge move. Gonna let this go. And that is gonna be a good game. Well played there. So there's one loss, but the rest are hopefully not going to be losses. Alright, so let's get in the next battle here, and I'll just show you how strong this team is in the Remix Cup. So, I'm gonna get in the next team here. What are we going to see on the lead against my all-powerful Empoleon? Alright, no error messages as of now. Empoleon versus Bastiodon. Really, really nice matchup against the Bastiodon with Empoleon here. Going to be doing neutral with Metal Claw and super effective with Hydro Cannon. And we don't even talk about Drill Peck in this matchup. Drill Peck does so little damage in the matchup against the Bastiodon, and we're either taking neutral or resisting all charge moves. No fast move or charge move Bastiodon can do super effective damage. So they're actually throwing Stone Edge, which is not what you're going to want to throw, and they actually make a perfect swap into Meganium, which I throw the Hydro Cannon. So in retrospect, I should have thrown the Drill Peck there, but they are going to make a great catch. Now we're coming in with Beedrill, and Beedrill is an absolute hard wall to Meganium. We can pretty much farm down. There's nothing they can do about this. Frenzy Plant is double or triple resisted even, and Earthquake, I believe, is resisted also. So I think I can just completely farm down this Meganium with Infestation and get so much energy. Now, they are not going to threaten Earthquake, which is, again, just fine. I think this is just Frenzy Plant. Yeah, it's just Frenzy Plant. So just resist that there on Beedrill, and going to be able to completely Infestation down the Meganium. And then what are we going to see come back in? Bastiodon, we will throw the Drill Run, and we are going to land this for double super effective, which is going to be really nice against the Bastiodon and just do some needed chip damage. So we don't land that. We do see a shield. Going to have to go for a Drill Run right now just because Bastiodon is doing super effective with Smackdown. So this is going to do a lot of damage to Bastiodon if it lands. I'm going to make a swap into Empoleon and go right for a Hydro Cannon. Now they are down 2 shields. This is going to do a lot of super effective, and then we're probably going to be able to Metal Claw down. So, not enough to Metal Claw down, but they bring in a Medicham, which is unfortunate, because we're going to be taking a lot of damage from Medicham. And Obstagoon is not a very good match against Medicham. You will know that. Gonna shield up the Power-Up Punch here. Yeah. Obstagoon does not do well. Actually, Ice Punch, so that's really good. I shielded that. Obstagoon does horribly against Medicham. I really want to get off this Drill Run here just so I can put as much chip damage into the Medicham as I can, but we will be able to easily farm down the Bastiodon with Obstagoon. So I don't think we're going to be able to get to a Drill Run here, which is pretty sad, and oh, this hurts. This is not what you like to see when you're running Obstagoon. So we're going to just spam these Night Slashes here. I want to get the first Night Slash. We'll take out the Medicham from this range, and we actually get to it, so this is really nice. And then I believe I can completely counter down the Bastiodon, and that'll be a good game. Please take out Medicham. Oh, not quite enough to take out Medicham. Okay, so we're going to farm down the Bastiodon here, and I believe we can completely farm down with counter, and then we have a Night Slash ready to go against the Medicham, and that is going to be a good game. This will definitely take out the Medicham. As you saw, it put out a decent amount of neutral damage. In the last matchup, we've only got 1 HP to kill, so GG's there to my opponent. That was a tough one because we don't like to see Medicham aligned against Obstagoon, but we still were able to pull that off just because of Bastiodon in the back. Alright, into the next one here. Oh, no. I don't want to edit a team. I want to go with my team. Now I just took a Moongus off my other team, which is frustrating. So we're going to get into the next battle here, up against Twix 92000. Empoleon up against a Steelix. Holy spice. Alright, this is cool. Actually seeing a Steelix in the Remix Cup is really nice. Now, we're taking super effective from Thunderfang, which is unfortunate, but that is just what Steelix has, and that is the recommended moveset, Thunderfang, Crunch, and I believe Heavy Slam. So they do shield the Hydro Cannon, rightfully so. That would have done so much super effective damage, and we are not able to get to the next Hydro Cannon. We are going to go down to a Crunch, and I can come in with Obstagoon here. So Crunch will take us out, coming in with Obstagoon, and then counters are going to do a lot of damage. We're met with a Toxicroak, going to immediately swap into Beedrill, where Drill Runs are doing so much super effective damage here. Going to let the first Mud Bomb go. And I'm hoping that we will be able to get to a Drill Run in time. I think I'm going to go for 1, 2, 3 infestations, and then spam the drill run here. So we sneak and we let him sneak a counter through. That's unfortunate, but still, we do get to the drill run. This is going to one-shot the Toxicroak, but they shield it, which is fine. Now I'm hoping I can get to another one. I cannot. So I'm going to shield this Mud Bomb and go for the drill run. So going to go for 1, 2, 3 infestations here. Oh, having a little bit of lag. And we get off the drill run. This is going to one-shot the Toxicroak here with super effective damage. Boom! Takes out the Toxicroak. And what are we going to see come into the matchup against the Beedrill here? It is going to be a Blossom, which means we're going to get to the Sludge Bomb, and this is going to one-shot the Blossom here. We double resist Bullet Seed, which was why we weren't farmed down, and boom! Nearly takes out the Blossom, going to be able to almost completely Infestation down. They're going to swap to Steelix, we swap to Obstagoon, and immediately go for a Night Slash. And this is pretty much a GG's, I believe. Beedrill has a little bit of health left, which can completely farm down the Blossom with Infestation. We can just safely let this crunch go, just in case Blossom has a Leaf Blade ready. This is going to be doing resisted damage to the Obstagoon, and I can just counter down the Steelix here, and again, Blossom will go down to 2 counters, and that is going to be a good game. Well played to my opponent there, and that was a really nice spice with Steelix and Blossom. Alright, so getting into the next one here, last battle, or maybe second to last, not sure with this team. This is going to be a little bit of a different battle, maybe not seeing as much spice, maybe seeing more spice, we'll have to see. Alright, we're going up against Dude with the Genesect backpack, aka Nico Lusaki. Welcome to the show here. Empoleon up against Altaria. So not a very spicy lead here. We don't like to see Altaria, but if we see it, this is the perfect spot to see it. We can at least hit for neutral with Metal Claw and Drill Peck, but the resisted Dragon Breaths are starting to add up. So we're going to immediately go for the Drill Peck here, and I really like Empoleon's Metal Claw energy generation just because it gets these moves so fast, and we actually see MP-tie with Altaria, which is fine. We're going to just soak up a Sky Attack, and then going to look to get to the second Drill Peck, which I believe will put Altaria within Metal Claw farm down range. And I think it might KO the Altaria here. If this KOs the Altaria, that is going to be really, really nice, and then they're going to have to come in with something else up against my Empoleon. So we actually see a shield, which is perfectly fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let this go. It is a Sky Attack. We are going to resist it, and we're going to come in with Obstagoon and maybe counter down, in fact. I don't know. 7, 8. Actually going to go for a night. Oh, no. Well, they're throwing. So what we have to do now is we have to, if it clicked, we have to completely undercharge the Night Slash. Did it click? It did not click. We're going to be able to completely counter down the Altaria with so much energy. Oh my goodness. Alright, what's going to come in? Oh my goodness, a Meganium! Is this Meganium going to get gunk shot out of the sky from this Obstagoon? Boom! Nearly takes out the Meganium, coming in with Beedrill, going to 1 infestation down the Meganium. Bastiodon is going to come in, and that is going to be a good battle. All we really need to do is get to double Drill Run, shielding the first charge move, and the first Drill Run will get the shield. The second one will do massive super effective, and then Obstagoon can completely counter down. This first one actually does not get the shield. Gonna go for the second one. They're probably just soft conceding the match here, just gonna let these charge moves go without quitting, and they actually shield that one, which is fine. They're gonna farm down my Beedrill, which again, there's really nothing they can do in this matchup. I just have to get to a Night Slash, or it doesn't matter, I can completely counter down. It doesn't matter at all. Alright, so going to see Flamethrower coming through. How close am I to Night Slash? Oh, I'll just go for Night Slash. That just put some safety into this. Actually, one more battle in this video for your information, and this one's going to be fun. So this one was really like no spice, Meganium, Bastiodon, and Altaria. There's no spice there. And that is going to be a good game. Well played there, but we are able to have a dominating advantage with one-shotting that Meganium with a gunk shot. So next battle, last battle here, gonna show you this team. This team is so darn strong. You're going to love it in the Remix Cup. And we're going to see Porter 9600 on the opponent's screen. Welcome to the show, Porter, and let's get in the first battle against Porter. So, Polion versus Scrafty. Gonna swap to Beedrill here and start getting ahead on infestations. Getting ahead on energy with infestation, not getting ahead on infestations. That's weird. Gonna soak up a power-up punch here. Gonna be doing, like, triple resisted. Look at that. Yeah. Super nice. So infestations are just chunking, and we're going to throw the drill run here at this moment. This is going to do a lot of neutral to Scrafty, and Scrafty is going to have to just absolutely be aware of these drill runs because they add up. Look at that! That is the power of the big yellow bee in the Remix Cup. So let's go for this drill run here. This will take out Scrafty. Please shield. Just shield. Need to shield this. Little bit of lag, they shield, which is perfectly fine. And we sneak through an infestation. Perfect. Going to not shield up this probably power punch. Oh, it's actually foul play. Which is almost one-shots us, and Wigglytuff is going to come in. Which means we come back in with Empoleon, which is perfectly fine with us. We can, like, literally Metal Claw this thing down. I don't think we're going to be throwing any charge moves here. We have a health advantage, and Metal Claws are doing way more damage than Charm is to us. So we're actually going to have to shield this, get even on shields, and then I can completely farm down this Wigglytuff. So Ice Beam would be triple resisted, but still that would do a lot of damage, and they would be able to farm us down. So we are just maxing out on energy here, and we're going to throw a Hydro Cannon against the Scrafty, which will take out the Scrafty, so they're probably going to be shielding, which if they shield, we will swap into Obstagoon, which they're not going to shield, which is very interesting, and they're actually bringing in a Shadow Victory Bell, just a regular Victory Bell, but we get farmed down. So we had like a Drill Peck and a half, which is really unfortunate here. So we're going to go for the Night Slash against this Victory Bell Razor Leafer, and if I had swapped out faster, I just thought I could hit the Drill Peck, but that's called lag. So Night Slash does not land, gets the shield, and I think that I can take this game here. I have to shield this Leaf Blade. Can I get to Gunk Shot, or Night Slash will probably be enough. Probably can't get to Gunk Shot in time, so gonna go for the Night Slash here. If we get the boost, that's great. This is like the perfect time when we need the boost. If we don't get the boost, I think that we can completely farm down this, just farm down counter, and that is going to be a good game there, beating a Shadow Victory Bell, and pretty much sacrificing an Empoleon with a Drill Peck and a half, which could have been used against this Victory Bell. So, GG's there, and I really hope you try out this team. It is really, really strong.